Have you ever looked at an ant crawling across your kitchen counter or a spider weaving its web in the corner of your room and thought, why is it here? What if I told you that these tiny visitors might carry hidden messages? Yes, the insects that appear in your home could have deeper meanings tied to ancient beliefs, spiritual insights, and even mysterious symbolism. In today's video, we're uncovering the fascinating stories behind these seemingly ordinary creatures. Why do they appear when they do? Could they be messengers from the unseen, or perhaps reflections of your own life? Stick around, because you'll discover some surprising interpretations that might just change the way you see the natural world around you. Welcome to Imaginative Realities, where we explore ideas that expand your perspective. If you're ready to see your everyday world with new eyes, don't forget to subscribe and join us on this journey. Let's dive in. Insects have always been a part of our lives, appearing in our homes unexpectedly, often leaving us curious or even uneasy. But have you ever wondered why they show up? At first glance, their presence might seem random: a shift in the weather, a change in the season, or perhaps a search for food or shelter. Yet throughout history, many cultures have believed there's more to their visits than meets the eye. These tiny creatures might be more than just intruders, they could be messengers. In the natural world, every being serves a purpose, and insects are no exception. Many believe that their appearance carries symbolic meanings, offering subtle hints or guidance about our lives. Take a moment to consider this. An ant may not just be a tiny worker searching for crumbs, it might remind us to stay focused and organized. A butterfly fluttering near your window could symbolize transformation, nudging you toward growth or change. Each insect tells a story, and their stories can hold messages from the natural or even spiritual realms, reflecting parts of ourselves or the environment around us. What makes this idea even more intriguing is how different insects symbolize different things. Almost like a hidden language between nature and humanity, their behavior, timing, and presence could be signs waiting to be interpreted. Let's take a closer look at some of the most common insects that find their way into our homes and what they might symbolize. Each one carries its own unique meaning, often tied to traits we admire or challenges we face. Ants, for instance, are more than just tiny workers invading your kitchen. They're a powerful reminder of persistence and teamwork. Watching them, you can't help but notice their tireless effort and organization. Their presence might be urging you to focus on your goals or build a stronger sense of community with those around you. Then there are spiders, creatures that can spark fear but also awe. Known for their intricate webs, spiders are symbols of creativity and patience. Their webs speak to the interconnectedness of life, showing us how every thread is vital, every action connected. Perhaps their appearance suggests that it's time to weave your own plans carefully and wait for them to unfold. Bees, with their busy buzzing and hive life, are often associated with abundance and productivity. They represent harmony within a community and the sweetness that comes from hard work. When a bee crosses your path, it might be a nudge to embrace collaboration or to remind you that effort brings rewards. Butterflies, on the other hand, are symbols of transformation and renewal. Their life cycle is a testament to change, from caterpillar to chrysalis to a creature of beauty. If you see one, it could mean you're on the brink of personal growth or a significant change in your life. Cockroaches, though often unwelcome, carry their own powerful symbolism. These resilient survivors can thrive in the harshest conditions. Their appearance may remind you to stay adaptable and strong, even when faced with difficult situations. And finally, there are flies. Annoying and persistent, they're often tied to the idea of change and removing negativity. A fly might appear when something in your life needs closer attention, or when it's time to let go of toxic energy. Each of these insects brings its own message, hidden in plain sight, waiting for you to notice and interpret. Insects have long been more than just creatures of nature. They hold deep cultural and spiritual significance across the world. Ancient civilizations often saw insects as omens, their presence intertwined with the mysteries of life and the divine. For some, their arrival signified blessings, while for others, they carried warnings or messages from the unseen realms. Take ants, for example. In certain traditions, their diligent movements and teamwork are seen as symbols of prosperity and preparation. Seeing ants might be interpreted as a sign of forthcoming abundance or a reminder to plan ahead. Similarly, the butterfly holds a special place in many spiritual beliefs, often representing the soul's journey or transformation, a reflection of hope and renewal. Spiders, too, are woven into ancient myths and legends. In some cultures, they're considered creators spinning the fabric of destiny. Their webs are seen as delicate yet powerful reminders of life's interconnectedness, urging people to recognize the impact of their actions. Bees are another powerful symbol, often linked to harmony and the divine. Their role in pollination makes them a sign of fertility and life-giving energy. Some spiritual traditions even regard their presence as a sign that the divine is near, encouraging collaboration and hard work. Even less celebrated insects, like cockroaches, have their place in cultural interpretations. Some view their resilience as a reminder of the human spirit's ability to endure and adapt, even in the harshest conditions. Meanwhile, flies, often regarded with disdain, are sometimes believed to signal the need for spiritual cleansing or to draw attention to something unresolved in life. Across cultures, these tiny creatures serve as messengers, bridging the gap between the physical and spiritual worlds. Their appearances aren't always coincidental. They're often thought to reflect the energy of a space or the state of one's inner life. While the symbolic meanings of insects can be fascinating, there are often practical reasons for their presence in our homes. Insects are naturally drawn to environments that offer food, shelter, or favorable conditions for survival. For instance, ants are expert foragers. A small crumb left on the floor or a sweet spill on the counter can act as a beacon, inviting an entire colony to follow. Similarly, spiders often set up their intricate webs in corners or near windows because these spots are perfect for catching prey. They're not after us, but the flies, mosquitoes, and other small insects that find their way indoors. To a spider, our homes are a convenient hunting ground. Weather changes also play a major role in insect activity. As temperatures drop, insects like cockroaches and crickets may seek warmth inside. When it rains, ants and flies might be displaced from their usual habitats, prompting them to explore human spaces for temporary refuge. Moisture is another big factor. Certain insects, like silverfish or centipedes, are drawn to damp environments, such as bathrooms, basements, or kitchens. They thrive where there's water, making leaky pipes or humid areas ideal for them to settle. Even the smallest crack in a wall or gap under a door can serve as an open invitation. Insects are incredibly resourceful and can find entry points we'd never notice. Once inside, they'll nest if the conditions are right, seeking places that are dark, undisturbed, and safe from predators. In many cases, what seems like an invasion is simply insects doing what they've evolved to do, searching for the basics of life. These practical reasons don't detract from their fascinating presence, but remind us that nature and humanity often overlap in surprising ways. When you notice an insect in your home, your first reaction might be to get rid of it, but what if you paused for a moment to reflect? These tiny creatures could be offering more than just a disruption. They might carry a message or insight into your current situation. Think about what's happening in your life when the insect appears. Could its traits or symbolism hold a deeper meaning for you? For instance, if you see ants busily moving in a line, it might remind you to focus on discipline and teamwork. Their presence could inspire you to reflect on areas of your life that need better organization. Similarly, the sudden appearance of a butterfly might nudge you to embrace change or transformation that's already unfolding in your life. At the same time, it's important to address the practical side. Insects often signal that something in your home needs attention. Perhaps crumbs, moisture, or clutter are creating an inviting space for them. A quick cleaning session or sealing up cracks can prevent further visits. But even in the act of cleaning, there's a lesson: mindfulness. The simple task of tidying your space can mirror the process of clearing out emotional or mental clutter. Each encounter with an insect offers a dual opportunity to care for your physical surroundings and to tune in to the subtle messages they might bring. Whether it's a sign to slow down, be more adaptable, or pay attention to an overlooked aspect of your life, these moments can be both grounding and thought-provoking. Next time you spot an insect in your home, will you pause and wonder about its deeper meaning? These tiny visitors, often overlooked or dismissed, might have something important to tell us if we're willing to listen. Embracing the idea that even the smallest creatures can carry messages allows us to see the world with a new perspective. It's a reminder that nature is always connected to us, offering lessons and insights in unexpected ways. If you found this video intriguing, don't forget to like it and share it with others who might find it just as fascinating. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Imaginative Realities for more explorations into the hidden meanings behind the everyday. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.